put up a tale of 3 games there. Real pitchers brawl early on, and we scratched out a couple runs without even getting a hit in that, was it 3rd inning, I think, or 4th inning? Actually, it was the 5th. And then it sort of settled back into a pitcher's duel again, and then Maggie got us going here in the, what inning was it? The 10th, huh? So it was really a great game, from a spectator standpoint. Liv was Liv, and threw another outstanding game. We played good defense and got some key hits when we had to get them late in the game. So it was just a real good softball game. Got so much respect for Oregon State and the job Laura Berg does there. She's a class person, class program, and for us to beat a program from the Pac-12 and be so special as she is to this game, what a great ambassador that she is to this game. It's a very big win for our program.
All right, thank you, Coach. Questions for student athletes first?
Aggie all day, can't get that timely hit. What was it like in the dugout? After every inning when he had opportunity, he just couldn't get it done.
Well, we were trying to go off what Coach said, don't let fatigue beat you, and it just took that one hit for us to get going. So that's exactly what happened, and we were just trying to get it going and finally did.
Olivia, how's the arm feeling?
Feels good.
What changed in that 10th inning? Was it anything the pitcher did? Was it something an adjustment that you made?
I think we were all just kind of like, let's get after it. We want this game so badly, and it finally just happened for us. We've been hitting the ball all game long, and it finally just fell in for us.
Olivia, when was the last time you threw that much in one day?
In the fall sometime. I don't know. Our workouts are pretty strenuous for the pitchers, so we're conditioned to throw a lot just in case you're called upon to do that.
Was there any point where you felt like you hit a wall?
No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, you can't really focus on your fatigue, especially in such a meaningful game with the elimination game. So regardless if it did set in, you can't let that affect you mentally. And I think that I can speak for the team too, that we didn't let fatigue beat us for this game.
But you were tired at some point today, right?
No, never.
That's something where it's not fatigue, but you get into a rhythm of the game, and the rhythm of the game was very much, both teams settle in to maybe not attacking the ball, the batter's box, and not getting after it as much as they did maybe earlier in the day. I don't think it's fatigue, but I think it's more of the rhythm of the game, and I think as coaches we have to remind them to not let fatigue beat us, which is a term, and just to make sure that we are attacking the ball in the strike zone rather than defending the ball, because you get to defend the ball in the strike zone rather than attacking the ball in the strike zone. And I think once we got that message across and Maggie got us going in that 10th inning, we swung at some great pitches. We went out and got the ball rather than letting the ball get into us a little bit, and squared it up and hit a couple home runs in a ballpark that's not really a hitter's ballpark.
Olivia, you excited to have a rematch with Missouri tomorrow?
Absolutely. I have nothing else to say to that. Yeah.
Olivia, can you talk about your approach coming up to the plate in the 10th inning? You already have that 1-run lead. What are you thinking about when you're coming up to that?
Just hit the ball hard, really focusing, bearing down, regardless, with teams that we play against, 1 run isn't really that much, so to just get in the batter's box and swing at a good pitch, a hitter's pitch, and swing hard, home runs just happen, so that was just a result, but to get in the box and swing hard is a good pitch.
Olivia, that 16 pitch at bat with their cleanup or 5 hitter, I think it was Beltran.
Mm-hmm.
I know when we were sitting, we were all at the edge of our seat. It was killing us with every pitch. I want to know how you felt on the mound when 15 pitches in a row and she just keeps fighting them off like that.
It was a good battle, and it may not have been fun at the time. Looking back on it, it's as a pitcher, I live for those battles. I love the challenge to when you face a hitter. So to be successful, and I think Maggie actually got the out, it was very rewarding just because there was a lot of pitches thrown in the out of bat, but I did not want to give up, and I wanted to go after and get her out.
Save one more for the ladies, and then we'll let them go. We'll keep coach for a minute. Anything more for the girls? No? Okay, ladies, you can take off if you like. Keep coach around just a minute here.
That's the freshman's first inning.
Press
Press
coach.
conference.
Coach, same question when they were going through that 16 pitch at bat. It was almost like a microcosm of the whole game.
Great, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, what were you thinking on the mound? Was your stomach turning knots?
No, because you know I know that Olivia. I mean, it was a great competitive, you know, face-off between two real good athletes. One an outstanding hitter and one, you know, Olivia. And it's just, I mean, that's what athletics is all about. Okay, competition. You know, teaching kids how to compete, lifetime lessons. You know, working through, maintaining your focus. You know, staying on it, and you know that's what we do a lot, is to teach lifetime lessons. And Liv is probably one of the biggest competitors in the country, and she'll, you know, we know we're going to get after it with her. And Beltran certainly met the challenge, and it was just a classic at bat. 16 pitch, was it?
Yeah.
And it was a
12
lot,
balls.
man. That's, you know, 16 pitches to a pitch count, pretty good. But you know, that was a great at bat. And the thing that was most impressive about that at bat, we threw every quadrant, and we even threw a couple changeups in there. And you know, throw every quadrant with different spins in different spots, and they're different speeds, because if you can't get them with a quadrant, then you have to start playing around speeds. God, kudos to Beltran for just one of the best at bats in this regional.
No, it was great. And I know after the first game, you were pretty emotional. You kept looking at Olivia like maybe she didn't deserve the outcome of the game. How do you feel now in comparison that it seems like she won a game that she did deserve?
Yeah, feel very good about it. You know, I get emotional because I appreciate these kids. You know, now again, but it's because we work them so hard, and I demand so much from them, and they give so much of themselves to be a student athlete, and then I want more. And we push them hard in every aspect of the game, and I just love it when they succeed.
Coach, is it difficult being able just to watch in the third base box, and you don't get that one big hit, you don't get that one punt down? What can you do as a coach in that kind of scenario?
Boy, I wish I knew, because I'm sitting over there, you know, sending runners probably. I mean, I sent a runner today that I thought the ball went through the center field, and again, I look like a buffoon, so I had to go to the team and say, hey, you know, pick me up now, because that's on me. But you sit there and you're trying to get every athlete to do what they do best. And, you know, some kids just don't bunt well, so you want to hit and run. Maybe you want to start a runner. And sometimes the pitcher's just so good that you don't know what to do, because whatever you do, the pitcher is going to get you. But you know, there's so many options to this game. Everything's running through my head, and I just try to match up, you know, what the hitter does and what the runner does best, and then try to put a combo play together to see if, you know, to see if it'll work.